Did you want to do? Are you in here now?
Yeah, I already
Okay. Do
checked.
we want to do
Yes.
heroes versus villains then?
Yeah, it sounds good.
What time is the update coming out?
I actually have no idea. The leaks are starting to come out slowly.
Yeah, Ella
Um,
showed me some things. They were pretty good. I like the grappling with the swords already. It looks cool.
oh yeah, you kind of get like a 2-in-1. You get to grapple and you get to fight them.
Hell yeah.
Have you seen the Aaron Yeager skin, dude?
Looks cool. You gonna be Kylo Ren like you planned to?
Yep. I already took them.
Sounds good. I'm glad we got to be dark side right away. That doesn't always happen.
Yeah. Which side do you like better in the game, Joe? Do you like dark side or
Dark
light side?
side.
Yeah.
I have far more kills on dark side than I do light side. If I play light side, I have to be either Anakin or Luke, or sometimes Obi-Wan and sometimes Yoda. Dark side, my highest characters are Vader,
Count Dooku.
Dooku, and Maul. Maul's my highest by far.
Maul's my highest too.
Maul's 145 for me right now. Because I grinded on getting those kills so I could get the exclusive Rebel skin for him. Welcome to the stream, guys. It's been a while we streamed Battlefront. I hope you guys are having a great early morning. Oh, this will be fun.
Yes,
We got the Skywalker family and then the wannabe bitch-ass
right?
not Skywalker.
The wannabe Skywalker. The person who's not a Skywalker at all, right?
Yeah, someone had a take that I really liked. I was reading something on Twitter, and their take was, so if Rey can just change her name, then would that mean that? Because you know what, someone came at them with the excuse that, oh, she changed her name because her mentor was Skywalker. I was like, well, by that logic, then Anakin should be Kenobi. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Like the fuck?
It should be Anakin Kenobi, not Anakin Skywalker.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, what the hell? I don't know.
It's stupid logic, right, Joe?
I just threw everybody, by the way. I don't know if you know. I saw that, but I
literally saw that, dude. That was so fucking funny.
Oh, and Ray can't get enough of me as usual. Hey, Daniel, what's going on? Ray's gonna get what's coming to her.
Joe, I just got killed by Ray.
You did?
Yes. I need your help, Joe.
I'm taking out Ray. Come on, Ray, you bitch ass. Come over here.
Oh shit, you know what? Holy fuck.
What'd you do?
Oh my god. Dude, I fucking hate Ray with that stupid ability that she uses.
Did you use the fucking mind trick?
Yes.
OP motherfucker as usual. Oh, and Han Solo's chasing
for this game, Joe.
Yeah, it gets on my nerves a lot.
Joe, you need to tell EA to like nerf her because she's not.
Yeah, if EA ever touches this game again, that'd be nice. The last promotion thing they did is they want people to buy Jedi Survivor.
Yeah, I know.
Otherwise, people have mods on this game if you play on PC.
I've seen that, dude.
Some of the mods are cool. I might actually get a game PC one day and play the mods.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
Fucking A.
Man, I just can't wait until they make Battlefront 3 and Ahsoka playable character.
When they actually make it, it'll be awesome.
You know I'm always gonna run it. I'm gonna be Ahsoka forever.
Oh, totally, dude. It's gonna be awesome if they ever do that. Yeah, I think Ahsoka would be sick. So, I'm hoping for a lot of different character roster. I'm hoping for a crazy different roster for the next game.
Me too.
Dude, your comment on that Miss Marvel, your comment on that Captain Marvel news was hilarious.
Yeah, dude, she is. She's a fucking whore.
I literally am not surprised that there's drama with her.
Me neither. She created, she had drama on, like, with a lot of, people on the set of Infinity War.
Yeah, what's sad is that nobody ever verified it, which is weird. Like, what's very weird is, like, I heard that, but then when I went and talked to a couple, like, verified people, nobody ever, like, really confirmed, like, if that happened or not.
That did happen.
I know, which is weird. Like, I don't know how, like, they would,
when they were doing the press junket for, Endgame, there was even more drama, because people were just saying how much they didn't like, they had a big being introduced with her. Don Cheadle. You can see in a couple videos with with him and Bree that Don Cheadle was kind of getting a little bit annoyed at her.
Wonder why? I wonder how they're dealing with that, if they are at all.
They're not. You know why? Because she's getting paid the big bucks, and because they are like, they're not gonna unhire her because they're probably gonna get attacked if they do. They're probably like, oh, you're sexist or something.
That's so stupid.
And honestly, you know what? Marvel probably doesn't even care, isn't it?
Yeah, that sucks.
Marvel doesn't give two shits about their IPs.
Oh, I finally got that one. Alright, Leia, you want some too?
Joe, but you know what I just realized, Joe?
What do you realize?
I didn't have my star cards activated.
Ha!
So I've been playing like a noob.
Yeah, that sucks.
Fuck Joe. Alright, hold on, give me a second. I gotta activate my star cards. Who's zombie?
Got Luke at least. Oh, I think that was who Ray was playing. What are you listening to, honey? What's that? Oh, interesting. Of course, that was #1. Oh, Zombie was Han Solo.
Zombie
okay.
just messaged me on PlayStation.
What'd they say? Are they trolling you?
No, they just said yo. I'm gonna ask them what they want. I'm gonna tell them they're gay. No, I can't say that because I don't want to get suspended on PlayStation again.
Oh, did you send actual messages on PlayStation? Is that how you got suspended?
Probably, because I probably got reported. What you mentioned on over there?
Is it when they report it that happens?
Yeah, I just said that, Joe.
Oh. So I saw a pretty interesting scoop today.
Hold on.
You still talking to the kid?
Yeah, he asked me if I want to join him and he said, do you want to join us for Heroes versus Villains? And I just said no, I'm already running with you. So, oh fuck, Joe, you took fucking. Okay, I guess I'll go with
Yeah, I took Anakin.
You want to kill him. I want to kill him. But you, Mr. Nick, I'm going to kill you.
Joe, stop watching TikTok.
What did you say?
Why are you watching TikTok, Joe?
I'm not. I'm watching YouTube Shorts.
Oh, YouTube Shorts.
One hand. Seeing the desires who lives, and who does not.
So I think that the Echo Show is going to definitely get some major hate from people.
Echo?
Yeah.
Really?
I heard.
It's getting hate for people.
Yeah, I think it might be because of the.
You know what? I'm not surprised. That movie looks. I mean.
Well, I heard that. I'm wondering how much they're gonna pay the lead actress because it sounds like Daredevil and Kingpin have a massive role in that show.
I hope so, dude.
Which means people are gonna
fucking be a.
Yeah, which means people are gonna watch it for that, which is gonna be interesting to see how that works.
I just got raped.
Oh shit! I just came in and saved your ass.
Thanks, Joe.
You're welcome.
Got Maul. Come on, Joe. We gotta get boss.
I see Vader coming down here.
Joe's gonna kill that boss.
Oh, did you get him? Or he got you? I also heard somebody said on Twitter today that apparently didn't.
Sorry, what I was saying is, yeah, I fucking hope they have a big role because I don't want to watch like I don't know how many episodes it's gonna be, but let's say it's 6 because 6 is popular with Marvel. I don't want to watch 6 episodes of just Echo.
Do you think the Better Call Saul people would only do a 6 episodes?
I don't know. I hope not. But if the thing is, I don't want to watch more than 6 episodes of Echo. Let's just say that. Unless
Yeah,
they
but if
make
you
it
get to
good.
see
If they make
Daredevil
it- I
and
know-
Kingpin, then
Yeah.
it might be worth
But then
it.
again, I don't know how involved they are going to be because like they might not appear until like episode 3 or 4 or something.
I'm
like
told
that.
they're big figures in it, so I don't know how early that means that they'll be in it, or if it just means that they're in enough.
Yeah.
It sounds like it's going to be bigger than She-Hulk for sure.
Well, yeah. I mean, I hope so. I would think that it would be, but yeah. I don't know.
Okay,
I
honey?
don't care enough, man.
Okay, you're just stretching out. Yeah, I think that's an interesting one for sure. I also heard, apparently, and I don't know if they were supposed to say this, but someone said on Twitter today that, I don't know if it's someone who had access to the Mando leaks or whatever, but somebody said that Bo and Din aren't enemies this season. Like, that they
I've
just
been
keep
saying
growing
that, dude.
close.
I've been saying that. I told you that. I said they're okay. I know I joke about it, but I actually would not be surprised if they end up being lovers.
They probably will, honestly. Like, and I won't be against that.
I know she's like 15. He's probably like 30 something, but
I mean, I won't be against it. Honestly, it would.
Maybe he's in his 40s, like early 40s.
It would be fine. I mean, I've seen a lot of
Yeah.
people complain about it, but I think that'd be a more tolerable Star Wars ship. Personally, I wouldn't mind that.
Better than fucking Finn and Rose Tico.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
That shit sucked.
Plus, dude, this episode of Mando, dude, I fucking love Bo, man. Bo is such a good character.
I'm kind of in love with Bo, man. I mean, she's just,
Yeah.
She's not only she a baddie, but she's awesome. She's just a badass too.
Oh my gosh, this episode I just did not.
She can kick ass and look good doing it.
And I did not expect this episode. Like, I knew she would have a huge involvement from what people are saying, but I didn't expect it to be as big as it was. Like,
I'm gonna be honest, Bo like is up there with Ahsoka for me. Like really, like
she's got to be. I mean, they're like buddies, so it's pretty. It makes sense.
I loved in the early seasons of, or not early, but like in the seasons where they were together, where they showed up together, Bo and Ahsoka. I like how Bo just kind of trolled Ahsoka a lot.
Oh yeah, totally. I like her conversation with Grogu about I've known a lot of Jedi in my lifetime. We weren't always enemies, and then you immediately know who they're talking about.
You know what I got from this? I kind of got like not motherly vibes, but I got vibes that like she kind of liked talking to Grogu and like.
Yeah.
You know, talking a lot about like the history of Mandalore and stuff. So I don't know. Maybe she wants to spend more time with Grogu.
I mean, she's got someone. She needs someone to talk to. I mean, Din doesn't exactly speak to her unless it's about the living waters. So
that's true. And you know what? Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. Like maybe she wants Din to talk to her. I mean, I know she kind of got annoyed at him, but like after the whole journey, like down there, it seemed like she kind of grew on him, even though they weren't even, you know.
Yeah, they definitely grew on each other.
To help. But I feel like, you know what? She probably got, like, after seeing Grogu in that ship, she's like, I mean, she probably, I don't know. I wouldn't say she like turned over a new leaf or something, but you know, I feel like her attitude changed towards Din after seeing, you know, Grogu, like, you know, really want to see his dad again. And like really like, I mean, going out of his way and like finding Bo to seek help. I mean, I know like Din told him to do that, but still, like, it's impressive that he got that far. He was able to get to Bo and then go back.
Yeah.
She obviously knows that Grogu cares a lot about him, and then I think seeing that, she definitely had an attitude change.
Oh, definitely. You can definitely tell that there's different.
I feel like she was almost ready to fight Din when she thought it was him coming back, but...
Yeah, she was. And then she heard he was in trouble, and she was genuinely concerned.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's great. I mean, it's great that they're
maybe
really.
I'm wrong. I don't know, but you know.
No, I think you're onto something. Like, honestly, I think they're doing something so cool with these characters and just.
Yeah. I think these characters have been really awesome to see, like, them evolve and change, especially Bo.
Oh, I just can't wait to see. I just still think it's mind blowing to me that, like, I know it's not unheard of to have actresses that voice characters be characters, but it still blows my mind that Katie Sackhoff, who voiced Bo, like, when they first brought her in, she looks
Yeah,
so
she was
good
awesome.
as her in
She did-
live
she looked-
action.
Yeah.
And she's not a young actress either, so that's so interesting to me that she can do that so well. Like,
Yeah, I think the actress herself is like in her late 50s or 50s.
well, yeah, because she did Battlescar, she did a bunch of other sci-fi shows. Like, she's known for a bunch of things, so it's so interesting to me that she. But that just shows how dedicated John and Dave were to make that happen. Dang, that was rough. We had Vader and Kylo Ren and Maul all down the stairs just getting ready to, like...
I saw that, dude. I saw that.
Pretty cool
Joe, how
fight,
dare you?
though. What?
I fucking hit. Never mind.
I didn't do anything.
Fuck you, Joe. Joe, I just want to let you know that I stole your screen topper.
No, I still have it.
Nope. I stole it, Joe. Sorry.
That's funny. Dang it!
Joe,
Really,
died.
grandson?
Really, Joe? You died?
Fucking Kylo Ren, bitch-ass Ren. Get my Clone Wars outfit on.
I really love that. I honestly think that that last episode is just top. That honestly might be like one of my top favorite Mando episodes. That episode was just so good. You know what the thing like?
Dude, it
wasn't even focused on Din for a lot of the episode.
Yeah, and I was so pissed off because I saw.
There was just something about Bo that just made me like.
And that's why I was so outraged when I saw IGN give that episode a 5. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, dude, that episode was just so fucking amazing. I just love seeing Bo in action, man. She's awesome.
Dude, it's great because like we've seen her in some fight scenes, but we never saw her to that degree. And come to think about it, I don't think up until this episode we've ever seen her actually get to use the Darksaber. Like in Rebels, I think we saw her, but like I don't think we saw her use it.
Did she use it in Rebels?
I don't think so. I think she was just given it, and then from Sabine, and then we never got to see her use it because she didn't fight anyone with it.
Joe, what's your predictions for Sabine this season? Do you think we'll see her?
I think so. Out of all the Rebel characters, she's the most likely to pop up because it is going to be Mando factions, and if
I would actually be surprised if Sabine ended up with Darksaber again.
If she ends up what?
If she ends up getting a Darksaber again. I don't know how she would, but she's young at this point. I mean, she's not young, but she's still like somewhat young in her age. So, you know, maybe she wants to roll. Well, I don't know.
She made it clear that she didn't want to, unless she changed her mind. But that'd be a pretty good twist just to bring her in to take the throne.
She's had a lot of time to think about it. You know, maybe she changed her mind. Maybe I don't know.
Did this episode make you want Bo to have the throne more, or do you hoping, like, where are you on who needs the throne? Like, who do you want on the throne?
I think, you know, I think Din should be on the throne. I think, but then again, I also kind of think he doesn't want to because he just kind of wants to take care of Grogu.
Yeah, that's the thing, is I just don't think the throne means anything to him.
100% honest, I think, you know, I think Bo should take it. After seeing this episode, I think Bo needs to take it.
Yeah, I agree. I think that I definitely had a change of heart towards her ruling. Her story really kind of moved me with her basically talking about her father. So you really think when we get to that flashback episode, you really think we're gonna see Quinlan Voss?
My prediction is still Quinlan Voss, but I would love if Mace Windu.
Dude, if it was Mace, the internet would lose their shit.
Well, isn't that what they said?
Yeah, well, they just saying as fans, I think they want all their stuff to lose. They want everything to go that crazy because they're fans like us, you know? Like,
you know what, Joe? Like, seeing the Mythosaur, like, I bet you, like, 90% of like, people who watch Star Wars, I mean, they're all fans, but I bet you they don't know, like, a single thing about the Mythosaur.
Well, that's what I think is so crazy is, like...
Just seeing the Mythosaur made me go crazy. So
and here's the thing I don't think is crazy.
Bigger things than that, it's gonna be just, you know,
and so what's crazy is outside of episode 1, John and Dave haven't lied. This season, generally, just from episode 2, feels like there's gonna be a big surprise each episode.
Yeah.
Like, because there was nothing crazy in episode 1, but I did not think that, like...
Are you sure about that, Joe?
Let me see. What am I missing? What was it?
Baton.
Well, yeah, I guess, but we knew she would be up here because her story was, she was in, she was in the trailers. I kind of figured she would show up.
IG-11.
That was kind of surprising, and we're still dealing with that, so that's pretty interesting. Yeah, that was a nice surprise. I agree with that. I think that's a fair take. Just imagine if we actually see, like, imagine the finale of this season, right?
I'm taking Obi-Wan.
All right, I'm taking Luke this time. Imagine if we actually see somebody ride the Mythosaur in the season finale.
It's got to be Din.
You think it's gonna be Din over Bo?
I don't think Bo's gonna ride the Mythosaur. I think Bo's gonna wield the Darksaber. But
Yeah, we'll have to see, cause I don't know. Cause
you know what? Because remember how Grogu is able to connect with giant monsters? Like he's able to connect. He could maybe teach, Din a few things about
yeah,
how to
that's
connect
true.
with me. I know Din's not force sensitive, but he could learn to be force sensitive.
I personally have always felt
like that,
I personally always felt the reason why I think that I would like Din to keep the saber is because I still think because there's so many force sensitive beings out there. I think there's a way that Din could become force sensitive.
I think it could be, but I think it could be without having to rule Mandalore.
And if he does, well, here's the thing that they could do that would be incredible, and I've said this for a long time. If they make Din force sensitive, they can do something that they didn't get to do with Grogu that will be even bigger than what they did with Grogu. Because you know what happens if he becomes force sensitive, right?
He can unite Mandalore and the Jedi.
Well, not only that, but he'd be the first Mandalorian Jedi since Tar Vizsla.
That's true.
And that was ages ago.
That would be awesome, dude.
Like, that would be crazy.
That's what I just said. The thing is with that, though, I feel like that wouldn't work because at this point in time, there aren't a lot of Jedi left. So who's he really reuniting with? The Jedi?
But that's the cool thing that I thought about, right? So if Din becomes a Jedi and, if he learns some things from Luke, he doesn't have to be at Luke's temple. He could start his own somewhere else later. He doesn't have to.
It kind of makes no sense that where is he in the sequels,
And that's a good point. But the galaxy's so big, maybe because remember in Star Wars, the sequel trilogy focused so heavily on the Skywalker family, right? So the galaxy's so vast, there could be another story where they're busy dealing with something else.
Yeah, that's true.
I kind of like the idea that while the First Order is going down, and hear me out on this. How would you feel if, kind of similar to with the end of Clone Wars and Revenge of the Sith, right? What if when the sequel trilogy is going down, since they were in the unknown regions, what if Mando and Ahsoka and everyone was dealing with Thrawn while that was going on? And that's why everything is the way it is, and they couldn't show up to help. Because
it's possible.
Because if you really think about it, right? Even though Palpatine being back was a big deal, Thrawn is a big problem. And in the Timothy Zahn Thrawn novels, Thrawn does not care about Palpatine. He does not. He would not fight for him unless he gets what he wants. So he's smart enough to deal with his own stuff. And from what I'm hearing about the Ahsoka show, it sounds like Thrawn's gonna do something that the Imperial Remnant has not done yet. And that's that he's actually gonna have assassins trained in the dark side that are out there dealing with remaining Jedi and remaining problems. So he's thinking it.
I have a question for you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Do you think, let's put all the eggs in the basket. So anybody from Mando that's currently in the series right now, who do you think? It doesn't have to be one person, but who are your best bets for someone showing up in Ahsoka?
Of everyone that's in the show right now?
In Mando, yeah.
I heard a report today that said that Bo's not going to be in it, so she's off the table. Unless that report lied.
But I don't think she will be.
Out of every character that could cross over, I would probably put the most money on Din coming in for a cameo, just because him and Ahsoka kind of have a connection already, so I could see him popping up.
It has to be.
Because I can't think of another character that has a connection that would make sense to show up, you know?
I have kind of a hot take.
Alright, who's your take?
Luke.
I didn't think of Luke because I don't think of him as a Mando character, but yeah, that's true.
Okay, yeah, I guess not Mando character. I probably should have said Star Wars character, but I kind of wanted it.
Yeah, I think Luke's definitely in the show. I mean, I've definitely...
Listen, I think they wouldn't have put that line in at the end of Boba when he asked, will I ever see you again? She said, maybe. That, I feel like that was kind of a tease, like, you know, maybe.
Yeah, I've had it theorized that we're gonna see a scene in Ahsoka where Luke tells Ahsoka the truth.
About what?
About Anakin.
Oh.
Because there's a whole thing, when you look at the Mandalorian Season 2, when Ahsoka shows up, she's so bitter about what happened to Anakin. You know? So, no one told her. If you go back from what we know of it from Clone Wars and Rebels, she doesn't know that Anakin, one, is probably a Force ghost right now, and two, that Anakin actually turned from his ways.
Yeah.
And I think that could be a huge thing for her character.
I get that they were kind of busy with other stuff, but I'm not sure why, while Ahsoka was on that planet with this, why she didn't kind of catch up with him, like she didn't like ask him anything about what happened to Vader.
Yep.
Because she knows Vader is Anakin, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I hope they address it though. I hope they do.
I think they'll address it. Well, they've already indicated that Hayden Christensen's going to be in that show, so I imagine he's going to talk to them.
I would love him to come back as a Force Ghost, you know?
Yeah. I mean, we really only seen him one time as a Force Ghost in live action, so...
Yeah, and that was...
And it was a re-release in Return of the Jedi, so...
Yeah.
You brought this on yourself.
I think it'd be huge if he showed up.
Joe, if you die, I'm gonna be mad at you.
I'm trying to fight him, man, but he's...
Get him, Joe, get him.
Damn it!
Damn it, Joe.
I took out a huge chunk of his health, but...
No, it's okay, man.
Yeah, he just couldn't let up.
Oh man, I'm just so excited for Ahsoka, man. You know I love Ahsoka.
Well, yeah, I'm glad we're getting it early.
I'm probably gonna be like, you know, beating my meat during that show.
Oh yeah, I love the character too. I'm definitely excited for I'm
definitely an Ahsoka dick rider.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Ahsoka's a great character, and
I think she's one of the best developed characters in Star Wars.
Well, yeah, I'm just surprised that
I'll face it myself.
If you're gonna have a female lead character in a set of movies, I'm just surprised that the filmmakers didn't even think of going up to like a character like Ahsoka. But I guess if you're gonna do Ahsoka, you'd have to only be done by Dave Filoni, because only Dave would know how to write that character properly.
Yeah.
Because if you notice, every single time that Ahsoka shows up, whether it's live action or animated, Dave is always involved.
Yep.
He loves that. Right? He loves that chick. He just loves her.
I think that's probably why, because it's kind of Ahsoka's kind of his child, like his, you know.
Well, yeah.
I think that's probably why I like her the most, is because she's written and not directed. She's written her character and her entire arc, and still.
Well, that was so brilliant of Clone Wars is like.
Her entire character is.
What was so brilliant about a lot of the characters in Clone Wars was that even though Dave was learning from George was taking liberties on like, this guy knows his stuff, so let's see what he can come up with, and it paid off hugely.
Yeah.
Like, I love George Lucas, but I don't think that it was George Lucas's idea to sit there and go, we need to see Maul and Ahsoka fight in the end of Clone Wars. That was definitely Dave Filoni's decision.
How do you think?
I'm ready for you.
When they were first developing Clone Wars.
Yeah.
How do you think the idea of the Ahsoka being a character came up? Like, do you think, you know, Dave Filoni or Lucas's idea of having a Padawan to Anakin?
I think Dave went to George and went, we need something that challenges Anakin, that pushes him in a direction, that shows him being a mentor. And I think that he's like, we need him to have an apprentice. Now, obviously, it might not have been female at the time. It might have just been a discussion. But I think there was definitely wheels turning on Anakin having a Padawan.
Yeah.
Because Clone Wars was the first time that was ever even a possibility for him.
Joe, enjoying your blue milk.
Thank you, Thick Man. How are you doing, man?
No more.
No, like, yeah, I feel like that was something that was huge.
And I'm glad. I'm all for it, man. I'm totally glad they came up with the idea because I love Ahsoka so much. She's awesome.
They've done a great job with her character. They really have. I think the show's gonna be amazing. I mean, I think
you can like your Darth Vaders, you can like your Luke Skywalkers, you can even like your Din Djarins, but I think in terms of writing, this is the best written.
Oh yeah, I mean there's a lot of great characters for a lot of great reasons, which is why that's what makes Star Wars so great, is that they have such a vast world of characters and they understand how to write them.
Yep. And sadly, that's kind of, I feel like Marvel's kind of, you know, veered away from that. Like, it just doesn't feel like they take the time to these characters.
They're just not taking the time and think about the story and the structure the way that they should.
Yeah.
And that's a huge issue because Star Wars understands something that Marvel just, I guess, doesn't.
Oh no.
What's oh no?
I just read my phone. Dave Filoni dead.
Don't do that.
I'm just kidding, Joe.
That would be so uncool to do that to me right now.
How fucking bad would that be?
It would be horrible.
Who's gonna do it? Kathleen Kennedy steps in. I'm gonna be the new Dave Filoni.
Yeah, no way, bitch. You're not doing anything. I want you gone.
If that happens, Joe, you need to be the backup man.
Yeah, I mean, I would love that job. I have a bunch of ideas for characters and how I would write characters and stories. I mean, I would love a job. I'm not gonna lie, dude. If I got offered a job at Lucasfilm, I would leave where I lived, worked, no matter what, because that's my dream job. Out of all the companies I could work for, I have the most ideas for Star Wars more than any other IP right now.
If you worked for Star Wars and you were in Lucasfilm president, right, and you could decide which project you start on for Star Wars, which project are you starting on?
Dude, I'm making a Darth Maul movie as my first project. Like hands down, I'm calling up Ray Park and I'm like, hey man, I need you to come into the studio. Like, we got to get to work.
Hey man, I need to talk to you about something.
Yeah. You'll be Maul again, man. You still got it? Good.
A Maul movie.
Plus, that would be so awesome because imagine, because then you know what would be so fun about that is being that Ray Park's a martial artist, me and him could like have our own like little like Lucasfilm dojo and we could train together for like all the like, because I would do, if I'm working as Lucasfilm, I'm going to take over for like, because if I'm in charge of Lucasfilm, I'm not going to trust a single director to do proper choreography for the lightsaber scenes. I'll step in and make it good because I don't trust anybody else on that board.
Really? You will?
I mean, look at the sequel. Look at what happened with the sequel.
I don't know if Disney's gonna allow you to do that.
When they see how much money I'm gonna make them, they'll go for it.
Well, yeah, but for the first time, I mean, you gotta obviously first prove yourself, and then.
That's why I'm doing a Darth Maul movie because the whole thing would be so easy to do. I've read every Darth Maul book there is. So I know all his extra background story. I've watched his Clone Wars arc many times. And if I did something second, after I did, Maul, or if I had a second choice, the next thing I would do is a Dooku story.
So Maul movie and Dooku movie, or what?
Yep, they'd be separate things, but I'd do a Darth Maul project, or I'd do a Dooku story, like about him being younger.
Alright,
when he was a Jedi.
How about this? You get one movie and one show to do. Which one?
Okay, one movie and a show. If I do a movie, I'm doing an Old Republic movie.
Okay, I thought you were gonna do Darth Maul movie.
I mean, I'm just thinking, like, I'm trying to think what would, if we can do a movie and a show. do my projects have to be connected, or can they be just separate stories?
They can be separate. Like they can be whatever. You can just
Okay,
make
so then yeah.
one movie.
The only thing I wonder is like, would it be better to have an Old Republic show or an Old Republic movie? Like, what would you rather see?
It's a hard question because both are really good. Both are really good. I would probably do an Old Republic show. Because
I do show because I could take more time with the characters.
general audience is familiar with the Republic. So
Yeah, so I'd probably do a show.
If you're gonna do a movie, you want to do a movie that a lot of people are looking for.
Yeah, if I did a show, I would do a show because then I'd have everything planned out. I could have more time spaced out in the seasons and really show how awesome, how many Jedi and Sith. That's been my dream project to do because of, if you played those games, the amount of Jedi and Sith battles with how many Jedi and Sith there were at that time was incredible.
I have another question. How long are you making your episodes?
Probably an hour.
Wow, good choice.
Yeah, definitely an hour. I'm trying to think.
And how many episodes are you putting in your Old Republic show?
I'll probably do. I think I would probably start with 12, maybe.
12. Yeah.
Yeah, I think 12 is a pretty. I don't want to go too long, but I also don't want to go too short. So I feel like 12 is a good number.
Right. Yeah.
I already and like I think the thing about Old Republic is there's so many cool characters that we don't know that would make it so cool to play around with.
Joe, I know you're looking forward to the Acolyte, man.
What'd you say?
The Acolyte.
Oh, the Acolyte, yeah, that's something they're doing.
Yeah. But the Old Republic it'll be more focused on something different, right?
Yeah, but I want to focus on the Jedi and Mando wars during Old Republic. I want that story. I want to do like Darth Revan and Darth Malak's like taking down hundreds of Jedi. Like that's my dream project. And if I got to pick who I'm casting for my roles, at least for my main, I'm definitely casting Keanu Reeves as Revan. It's been one of my dream castings ever.
I don't know about that, Joe.
He looks just like the character, so it's perfect.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, he does when he's unmasked. He looks great.
Oh, let me check this out, Joe.
He had kind of long hair like him. Like, he looks pretty similar. But maybe they don't. Maybe he doesn't look that similar to him. I thought he did from what people were showing me.
Let's see.
What'd you find?
You know what, Joe?
I think it'd be pretty dope, man.
It's actually pretty accurate, Joe.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it'd be awesome.
He does kind of look like Keanu Reeves.
Well, one of the reasons I wanted to do it was, you know, half of the design for Kylo Ren was based on Revan. And Adam Driver and Kylo Ren, or no, Adam Driver and Keanu Reeves look similar. So I think it's funny that that was even a thing. Except Revan would be an actual Sith, so he wouldn't be a whiny little bitch.
What's your movie pitch then, Joe? So you get one show. What's your other movie?
Well, if I'm doing one that involves Jedi and Sith, I'll branch out from movie. I think my movie pitch will be, I'm gonna get Samuel Jackson to do a Mace Windu movie.
Ooh, nice show.
Yeah, I think that's my pitch. I think that'd be pretty dope. I'd love to do a Mace Windu movie. That'd be great.
What's your pitch for that movie? Like, is it a prequel, a sequel, or what?
I want to tell his beginnings. I want people to know about him. I want people to know what he's been through in his life, what planet he grew up on.
What's the main villain? Who's the main villain in the movie?
So I'm building it up to where it's going to be Grievous before he joins the Separatists.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, so I would do the cybernetic actual, like, before he becomes a robot, it would be him as a warlord trying to take over all the different planets. And he would be kind of, I guess the best way to say it is, Grievous would be a better Kang the Conqueror than what the MCU has for Kang the Conqueror.
I like that, bro.
Like, it literally would be that. Like, when you really think about it. Oh, dang, I just killed Yoda. Cool. Like, yeah, I've always wanted to do that because I love that story of Grievous, and I don't feel a lot of people have the appreciation for telling that, and I think it'd be super cool to do.
Who are you casting as a young Windu? Because obviously Sam Jackson can't do a young Windu.
Well, you gotta do, let's see, you could do Michael B. I think he'd be pretty good. Out of young actors, yeah, I think Michael B's probably your best shot, 'cause I can't think of another actor that would really good, because it's not gonna be John Boyega. It's definitely not. He can't be Windu. And no disrespect to Finn.
My problem with Michael B, he doesn't really look enough like.
That's
like
true. Who
John
would you say would be someone that's young that looks like him?
Dude, I don't fucking know.
There's no one that you can think of that's
You know
like.
what? You know what? Actually, he doesn't look a ton like him, but he looks. He's got the face shape more than Michael B. I would pick the guy. He's got a weird name. But the guy who played Black Manta.
Oh yeah, he'd be great.
If you shave off his head and like.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I know what he. Yeah, he's a great dude.
Yeah. Dude,
Oh, that'd be great. Yeah, he'd be great for that. Yeah, I'd love him as Windu.
Yeah, I like him, dude. Yeah, dude, that Windu movie needs to happen, man. You know what?
My pitch would be crazier than.
I've never played on custom before.
Oh really? My pitch would be crazier than. I'd have to make the Deadpool deal with them because that would be the one Star Wars movie that would need to be rated R because I need to have Mace Windu whip out his purple lightsaber and just be like, "You want some of this, motherfucker?" I just need that. Like one of my biggest things I was pissed about the character you wanted to soak in this game. The character I wanted more than any character in this game was fucking Mace Windu.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I just wanted to be in this game and be like, one of my favorite lines from Attack of the Clones is just take the saber to Dooku's neck. This party's over, man. Party's over. I love Mace Windu.
This party is over.
I fucking love Mace. Oh, dude. I swear, if they do bring Mace back, I'm only gonna scream my TV.
We're gonna go fucking. I'm gonna like.
Dude, I'm gonna go insane. I'm literally gonna like. If he shows up, I'm literally gonna be like.
If he has a hood on, like if he reveals like that he did it, and Grogu's looking at him like a hoodie figure, and he just back up Sam Jackson, I'm literally screaming my lungs out.
Dude, I'm literally gonna be like. I'm back, motherfucker. Oh shit. Dude, I would love Mace. Oh gosh.
Dude, oh my god.
Dude, Samuel Jackson does not get the respect for that role that he should.
Yeah, he played it really well.
Yeah, Mace is so good.
He plays all of the roles well. Like, there's no movie that I think he's bad in.
Can't believe I got third. That's crazy.
Joe, I got first.
Good job, man. No, man, I
was.
No, who did you play as?
I was playing as Finn.
Well, that's pretty crazy. Yeah, it would be cool to have Mace for
I'm not
sure.
gonna review 65 because I didn't watch the whole movie.
You don't want to be like me and make my super awesome review.
About it. You're not being fair about it, Joe.
I'm being pretty fair. 30 minutes is more than enough to make up my mind.
Hey, Joe, shut the fuck up.
Do I need to go over there and smack the bitch out of you?
I'm gonna smack some bitch out of you because you're a bitch.
You're asking for it.
Joe, you going with Yoda?
I picked Luke again. I was liking using Luke.
Aw, you're a bitch.
Why do you want me to be Yoda? I can be Yoda.
No, I'm just kidding. You can be whoever you want. Leaks are looking pretty cool.
For Fortnite?
Yeah. The new umbrella, like wind umbrella that you get.
You know what I heard that's pretty cool according to Camping Rusher?
I watched that video too.
Do you know about the Star Wars skin that people are freaking out about for May the 4th?
There hasn't been a confirmed name, but there is.
I've heard there's whispers of Anakin, so.
Yeah, Anakin Skywalker.
Dude, that'd be so awesome. And if it's May the 4th, they'll probably bring the lightsabers back, which will be sweet.
Maybe they'll finally fucking give us the lightsaber pickaxe that we need.
Dude, they need to make that. I don't know why they haven't made that. The proper lightsaber pickaxe that could just be a permanent pickaxe.
Yeah, they hit us.
Maybe now that they're finally doing the whole katana thing in their stuff with this new season, maybe they could build towards that. That'd be really cool if they did.
Yeah, I hope they would. We're getting new Resident Evil skins. That's gonna be pretty cool.
I saw those. That's gonna be pretty sweet.
Yeah. I'm not a huge Resident Evil fan, but
I know lots of people that like them.
I have heard other whispers that John Wick is coming back to the item shop.
I hope so, man. I will buy that skin. I would rock that skin so often just because that's the perfect skin to play Fortnite in because you're John Wick with guns.
You'd
it's
probably
like
make that your main skin, wouldn't you?
Oh, totally, 100%. Fucking love John Wick.
If we get a victory royale, we could be like, yeah, I just won.
Yeah, dude. One of my favorite. Have you rewatched the replay on our podcast the other night?
No, which one?
Dude, that's the one we just did yesterday.
Oh yeah.
Dude, the segment where we were talking about John Wick commercials and everything was fucking hilarious.
Dude, I was cracking up, man.
That was so good.
I love the one where we were doing laundry. He's like, yeah, I just did the laundry.
Yeah, or like taking out the trash. He's like, yeah, I'm thinking I gotta take out the trash.
Yeah. Oh, dude, it was funny. He's like, yeah, I'm thinking it's garbage day.
Yep. Oh my gosh, so good.
Dude, I just want Keanu Reeves to do like every commercial.
They should pay him. I mean, he's so good.
Joe, what are you doing, you idiot?
I was practicing my moves.
Fight me, Joe. Fight me.
You want me to fight you, Mr. Kenobi?
Who would win, Prime Luke or Prime Obi-Wan?
Dude, Prime Luke is a beast. Like,
nah, man. Prime
but Obi-Wan, yeah, I would probably give it to Obi-Wan.
He took down fucking Anakin Skywalker.
Yeah, I would give it to Obi-Wan. I mean, Luke finally beat Anakin as Vader, so I mean,
but Vader was old and weak.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what? People give Luke too much credit. Like, no offense to Luke, I think Luke's a good Jedi. But they gave him too much credit for winning that fight because Vader was old. He was really
I think a lot of people give Luke credit because if Legends was canon, then it would be a different conversation. Because Luke in Legends...
Joe, I need help. Joe, I need help.
You need help? Okay, I'm coming. Help. I mean, because Luke in Legends is like... It's crazy how... Like, the Luke in Legends versus the Luke in the sequel trilogy... Oh, it'd be a problem.
Yeah. Joe, help me kill Vader.
I was working on it, but he just decided to
die.
Palpatine got in the way too. It's like, dang it. Yoda, I will be.
Joe,
kick his ass, I must.
Joe, I just one thing to say to you.
What are you gonna say to me?
Somehow Palpatine returned.
Fucking A. Palpatine. Punk bitch you are. Kill you I will.
Yo.
Yoda. You seek Yoda.
I'm gonna kill Yoda.
Palpatine die you will. Return from the grave I have. When not out in years you'll reach. Look as good. You will not.
That was funny. I can just imagine, like, you know, have you seen those, like, roast skits that, like, they do on, like, SNL and stuff where it's just, like, they
oh, yeah, it's so good.
Dude, I would just love, like, a Yoda roast, like, Yoda roast the galaxy where he just roasts a bunch of, like, Star Wars characters.
Have you heard the Yoda gangster rap, dude? Oh, it's so good.
I have, dude. That's a popular video on YouTube, yeah.
I love that video.
Dude, I would just love, like, Yoda roasting all the skits. I mean, he knows he could definitely beat them all.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like prime Yoda, obviously, not like really old one. Shit.
What happened, honey?
What if King was talking about Captain America when he got in New York?
When he got what? Oh, Thor's hammer? That's interesting.
What?
Where's this theory coming from? What did they say specifically?
It's also similar to Ant-Man, and he went inside the quantum realm to return the Infinity Stone.
That's an interesting take. I did not think about that. I mean, it seemed like they were definitely more hinting towards Thor, but I mean, it's possible.
Thor, Love and Thunder.
I like that theory, though, if that was true, honey. That'd be pretty crazy. And actually, for someone who actually reads comic books, being myself, that would line up with Kang's hatred of Cap in the comics because he hates Cap. So we'll have to watch the animated show on Disney Plus one of these days. But there's an animated show called Earth's Mightiest Heroes, and Kang hates Captain America because Captain America existing in time because he gets unfrozen. It makes all the stuff in his timeline get screwed. So like his wife is frozen and he can't revive her or save her, and so he gets pissed because he's like, you know, just how Cap talks to Loki. You know, he's the man out of time, right? He's not meant to exist in that time. Yeah. So it's messy, so Kang doesn't like that. He does not. He's not a fan of that, for sure. That's one thing I do hope that we get in Secret Wars is, I hope we get Steve Rogers versus Kang for sure. I would love to see that.
Probably not, though.
I think they're both coming back from what I heard, so it could happen.
I still don't think it's gonna happen because one of the Marvel, like literally one of the people who worked at Marvel said RDJ returning as Iron Man is out of the question. Now, I don't think it doesn't mean Iron Man can't return.
They said that because I think they said that because of they're trying. Remember, Marvel's cracking down on leaks and everything. They're saying that because they don't want people to do what they did with Multiverse of Madness.
I guess so.
Because Marvel's on leak control now, so any leaks that you're going to see very few leaks out of Marvel nowadays because they're focusing their energy on cracking down on any leaks. Like for Secret Wars.
At the same time, I also kind of don't want Chris Evans or RDJ to return. But I think we've seen enough of them, and I don't want to ruin their character anymore. Like I don't think we need to see a different version of them or anything. If you want to do a different version of the character, do like a Hydra Cap. But make him. Well,
that's what I'm saying. Is if they return, they're not going to be the same.
Played by Tom Cruise.
Well, that's the thing, though. See, like, they already said that they don't want to do another actor for. Like, they made it clear they want those actors back again for different roles if they do them. Like, it's not going to be the same ones that we saw, so their arcs won't get damaged.
I don't know, Joe. I just don't agree. I don't like it.
Well, what do we know about Jeff Loveness working on Secret Wars? Has there been anything said about if he's on that project?
No, nothing for him on Secret Wars.
Do you think there's a reason why they haven't picked a director for Secret Wars yet?
No, well, yeah. Yes, I do think there's a reason why, but I don't think it's for a bad reason. I think they're just not ready yet.
Oh, you think it's because it's not ready?
I think they really. I'm kind of.
I thought they were holding out for the Russo brothers. That's what I was hoping for. That they were holding out.
No,
because
I think what they're doing, and I'm happy that they're doing this, is that they're really taking their time on it. Which I think they should. Once they perfect that movie, then they can move into Secret Wars.
Yeah, that's true.
But I think it'll be Ryan Coogler. I think that'll be really awesome.
You think he'll want that big project?
I think he can handle it. I think he can take it on.
It's not a question about handling. It's what do you want to do it?
Maybe we'll get Michael B. Jordan to do it.
He did a great job with Creed, but I think Secret Wars is just a little
that's
above his
it's out
knowledge.
Of his grade.
To safety, you must flee.
I mean, it's not of his knowledge. You know, Michael B. Jordan. I don't know if you know this, but he's like a huge comic fan. Like he reads comics.
Oh yeah, I know. I know that he definitely has potential to.
Killmonger. You know, I mean,
I just feel like Secret Wars is something that you have to treat very, very carefully.
Yeah. I was only kidding, though. I don't actually think they're going to hire him as director, but...
Yeah.
You know what? If Marvel approached me about directing a movie like that, not that I do, like, not me specifically, but, like, if I was in that scenario, right? If I was, like, pretend I'm Michael B. Jordan, right? And they said, hey, do you want, like, can you direct this for us? I would probably be, like, peeing my pants and, like, I'd be like, I don't know. Because that's a huge project to take on.
Yeah, whoever directs that, it's got to be someone that's going to be able to juggle multiple characters. Because They've
Joe,
never
Joe,
like.
do you think you could do you think you could do it?
I'm not touching Marvel. I don't want to work for Marvel or DC because I don't want to be because I don't want to have to be in that situation where I have to make a giant story with all these characters, you know?
Yeah.
Star Wars is more my speed because I can make a situation where it can be smaller groups of characters, and I'm down with that. If I need to do a war, it's easier to do an army of Sith and Jedi fighting than it is to do multiple different superheroes coming in to fight a group of supervillains.
Yeah.
Because the Jedi versus Sith thing is basically like an army of extra ninjas just coming at each other with different lightsabers. Like, so it wouldn't be as difficult. Like, have I ever talked to you about one of my choreography ideas that I've wanted to see in a lightsaber fight?
No.
I always wanted, you know, when someone throws a saber,
Yeah.
like when they do the saber throw. I always wanted to see someone as it's because you know they like some of them if you throw to them at the same time they spin.
Yeah.
I always wanted to have one spin and then have like a Jedi or Sith like kick them so that they just go like even faster and like just impale someone. I just thought that would be so cool. Just watching, because they're already gaining so much momentum, so just imagine them gaining extra momentum. Be so crazy. I'd love to see that. I just think that would be so cool.
Yeah, it would be. You know what though?
What?
I'm kind of disappointed that Rogue Squadron never got made.
Really? You wanted to see Patty Jenkins work that bad, huh?
No. I've honest question. Do you like? Give me your honest answer. Do you think that movie would have been like terrible?
I think it would have been bad. And I didn't want to make
Bad
this.
for you as a fan, or bad for you as a moviegoer? Like,
I think
let's be
both.
honest, I don't think it would have been a bad movie. It probably would have been a bad Star Wars movie, but I don't think it would have been a bad movie.
A movie could have been enjoyable, but to go in the Star Wars universe, I don't think it would get the pull that people wanted. Like,
Right? Yeah.
I mean, I didn't want to make this point, but as being one of the unfortunate human souls that has read the Wonder Woman 3 script,
Oh, Joe, why did you do that to yourself?
I was sent it. I wish I wasn't sent it.
You're like, I was sent it. It was out of my control.
Yeah, someone's like, I need to read this, and I was like, at first when someone told me about it, I didn't believe it was real, and then they sent it to me with actual like signatures, and I'm like, oh shit, this is like a real script. Why?
Joe, after you done reading it, and you put your phone down. What were you thinking in that moment?
God, I don't want this to happen, and I don't want this movie to be made. It felt worse than Wonder Woman 1984, and I didn't even know how that was possible.
Yeah.
The moment I read the words, Steve Trevor will be used again, revived, and then put into the Lazarus pit and become the ultimate, like, Winter Soldier killing machine, I was like, what the fuck is this script?
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Any updates on when the season 100% drops?
Oh my god, Joe.
What'd you see?
Check Twitter. Wait, I just want to make sure this is real. Check Twitter.
Okay. What is it that you saw?
I got something from Marvel Updates, which they post like all reliable stuff.
They're pretty reliable? Okay. Let me check.
But just 40 minutes ago, Kristen Ritter will return as Jessica Jones in 6 episodes of Born Again.
How
Holy
confirmed
crap.
are we talking?
I mean,
How much do you trust that source usually?
Looking back at all their posts are something that either a big outlet or it's been all over the internet. So they're not posting this. I mean, this person I get their post. Like every time I see a post from them, like maybe an hour later or a day later, I always or not that long later, but
Feel nice. You're still looking at good stuff. What did you find?
Kitty licking cream cheese.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, there's always a cat doing something.
I'm not trying to beat him. I'm not trying to win by decision or a point. I'm literally going to try to take this man's life. And if you're not, I'll just put you back in. You're not ready. You're not ready to die. Coach, I am ready. Help me right now. Oh, yeah.
Joe, did you hear this BS?
What'd you say?
Do you see anything?
I didn't look yet.
Yeah.
So we're getting ready to start a match. I'll do it in a little bit.
Wow, Joe. Fuck you. This is interesting. This is interesting. Read, listen to this.
I'm listening.
This is just a rumor, so it's not like before, but this is a rumor. So rumors are saying that the events of Venom 3 will be a sequel to the events of Madam Web, and the 10-year-old teenage version of Spider-Man will appear in the film, and Venom will try to convince Eddie to kidnap.
Dang, it really sounds like Sony still hasn't learned its lesson.
Yeah, they're still trying to chip away at that Sony universe, man.
Just give it, well, I don't even know how to say that anymore because I don't know if that will be good either.
What, to MCU?
I was just gonna say give everything to the MCU, but I don't know where the MCU is gonna be at yet. I've decided that my choice of where I'm gonna feel where my feelings are at with the MCU is I'm not gonna make an opinion on where the MCU is going until I see Born Again. Because, like, obviously, yes, we have problems with Quantumania, and that was a bad step, but my brain hurts at the idea of them just screwing over characters like Daredevil and Punisher. Like, imagining that hurts my brain. So I hope it doesn't happen.
Evil slithers past our heroes.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting with the next week of set photos because I didn't expect us to get stuff with the court lawyers and stuff as early as they've been happening, so we'll have to see what happens.
Yeah.
For you, I know your breaking point is Fantastic Four.
It is, yep. Because I told you that the two most anticipated movies of, aside from Secret Wars and Kane Dynasty, of Phase 5 were Phase 5 and 6 were Fantastic Four and Ant-Man and the Wasp.
See, here's my thing, right?
Both of those movies disappointed me, so...
My thing is like, there's already been disappointing Marvel movies, so like, to see an MCU show that has 18 episodes epically fail, that would be the saddest thing I could imagine.
Yeah.
As fierce as a predator.
Killed Chewie, killed Obi-Wan, good. Yeah, like, I just imagine, like, I hope they really do good, because, like, that show
Joe,
means so much to me.
Ray, Joe, help me.
What'd you say? You're getting attacked by Ray? Dang, did Ray become the new Ghostface again?
What?
I said, I was quoting Scream, saying, oh, is Ray Ghostface now?
Wait, Scream? When did they say that?
Oh, I was just joking because you're fighting Ray and we're doing this after we watched Scream, so I'm just like, oh.
Joe, I thought you were gonna give the movie half a star less because they dissed your boy Luke Skywalker.
I thought about it. I'm pretty happy with the 3. I think the 3 is okay.
You don't get it, they dissed you, man.
What'd you say?
You don't get it, they dissed you, man.
I mean, people are gonna do that. I feel like that's kind of... I think I'm... How do I say this? I feel like I'm better than that to actually just because of a reference being used to bother me that much. So I'm trying to be better. I'm more mad at potential of an actor than I am of a reference of a beloved character.
Yeah.
So I'm way more mad about Josh Segura than I am that they referenced Luke and did him dirty.
Not so smart.
After our attack.
The less evil team takes the lead.
It's gonna be very interesting what if they really are greenlighting a Scream 7. What are they gonna do now? They've had like every single Ghostface now, and I've had like it's so interesting. I wonder what they'll do.
Educate them in the fact that they have already lost.
Like, where do you take the story from here?
From the what do you mean?
Like, at the end of this movie, they left it in the place where, like, you know, we had the whole Ghostface base and everything, and we dealt with 3 killers, and now it's like,
Take no prisoners.
Well, if
Where
I'm
do we
being
go?
honest, yeah, if I'm being honest, I kind of hope that they fucking stop doing these movies because they're all.
yeah. The
literally
sad
the
thing
same.
is they're gonna do the typical Hollywood thing and here's the stupid
Well,
thing.
You know they've already greenlit the 7th movie, right?
Well, that's what I'm telling you. It's already greenlit. Like, and they're doing a spin-off about the franchise within the franchise. So,
Oh my god, there's no way they're doing stuff about the Stab movie.
yep.
That was the one thing that I hated about these movies is that the Stab movies exist.
Yep.
And oh my god.
Well, you'll get to choose. You just know that you have the choice. There are certain movies that, like, you know, you don't have to come to Scream. Like, you.
Oh, I don't have to, but I want to because I want. I try to watch every movie and be fair about it and try to figure out
Right.
what I think. This movie is so fucking good. Although I don't know, maybe I hope you know what I'm not. I don't want to hate these movies, and I was really happy that this one was actually pretty decent, but I want them to stop being so repetitive. And if they do good things with these spin-offs and the series, you know, good for them. Then I'll be happy.
But here's the thing: we had this conversation that these movies are made. I've realized that these movies are not made for us. We're not their target. And the people that these movies are made.
Their target are literally just a bunch of angsty teens.
Yep, and enough of them pay money to go see things, so they keep giving them more.
Yep.
And you know, this is kind of that same level of Transformers. As long as it makes money, they'll keep making it.
Yep.
You gonna be after this round? You want to go to bed, honey?
You want to?
I'm thinking about it. Are you pretty tired?
Okay.
My eyes are getting kind of sleepy. You'd probably go potty and brush teeth and then go to bed. Thinking about slamming some medicine too. My throat feeling kind of rough.
Solo, hyperspace,
Okay, honey.
Damn, Joe, you're tapping out. I knew you would.
I have class at 11, man. I gotta.
That's true. Oh yeah, and you had to come in earlier than you were supposed to.
Not till 4 though. Like, it's not a big deal. I come in at a Jake Ford time.
I only come in. Actually, that's true.
Yes, I nicknamed it that because that's when you come in every single time.
Yeah, Joe, I know. I'm aware.
Well, honey.
I don't know if somebody's clickbaiting, but it looks like they're supposed to $20 up.
You can check before we go to bed if you want. I'll let you log into it on your account and check it out. No, you.
No, are you talking to Jake right now?
Yeah.
You might want to tell him.
Apparently the servers are online according to Ella right now.
Oh.
Oh, the clickbait?
Alright, yeah.
Oh, it's not true? Okay. Dang.
Okay. I'm still saying up. I'm gonna stay up till they come out. So.
Well, you don't work,
I'm
so
gonna be
you're
up.
fine with that.
Yeah, I don't have to work tomorrow. I don't do anything tomorrow. And luckily, I'm finally done with all the Scream movies. That's been torture all week.
What's gonna be your next big marathon you do?
John Wick.
Yeah, I'm halfway done with them. I need to get back on.
It's not gonna be a big marathon, but it'll be.
I need to get back on those.
Because Shazam, I already watched and reviewed Shazam, I did Black Adam already, but I don't think I need to do Black Adam. I don't know.
I'm not rewatching any of those movies. I'm just gonna go see Shazam for what it is.
I want to do something with Shazam, but I don't. There's nothing connected to it. So it's like, it's literally just the only thing.
Just watch Shazam for Shazam.
Oh, I've already watched. I've already watched the version and reviewed it, so I don't need to do that again. So I guess the next big thing is that the big John Wick, right? Because I don't think there's anything else that was good.
Yeah, I gotta finish. We started John Wick 2 the other day, so we gotta get back to watching John Wick 2, and then we gotta watch 3.
Yeah.
Which I love 3.
3 is dope.
I love it.
Why do they call it Parabellum?
Cause it's so they call it Parabellum because the movie is meant. Parabellum means prepare for war. And there's a machine gun in that movie.
I kind of wish that they gave this next one a name too. Like we promised.
Yeah, I get that. What's funny is I kind of think that they should have called this one Parabellum because this one actually sounds like it's more prepared for war.
Enemy numbers still need to be reduced.
I mean, if you look at the trailers and look at how many people are fighting in the streets, it looks like this movie's going to be an actual like assassin war.
Yeah.
Like, you got the scene of John Wick on the rooftop taking out guys, and then you got, like, the people on the ground, like the archers taking people out, and, like... It's gonna be crazy. Can't wait to see Donnie Yen and John Wick's sword fight, man. I think that sword fight's gonna be amazing.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be pretty trash.
Shut up.
Hey Joe, fuck Donnie Yen.
Don't be an asshole. Alright, I'm getting off, man. My legs are tired. I'm tired. Talk to you tomorrow.
Alright, farewell.
Enjoy your time with